On this channel, we play a lot of Backyard Baseball 2003, and we've done tons of experiments with it despite the fact that it's now 20 years old. We've created the worst team based on skill point ratings, we've created the best team based on skill point ratings, we've created the team with the worst stamina, and today I've got yet another Backyard Baseball 2003 experimental team, the worst arm strength team. Based on all my years of experience and expertise I've developed playing this game, I think we can safely conclude that speed and stamina together are the two most important variables in this game. But arm strength, or if you want to call it throw power, is one that is definitely underrated. Because while speed is the most broken variable in the game, a player can still be a good hitter without being fast. And if a player has a ridiculously strong arm, it really doesn't matter how slow they are. For example, Mikey Thomas is actually one of the most broken players in the game. He is a pure power hitter at the plate, and on top of that, he has the strongest arm in the entire game. If you don't play Mikey Thomas at catcher, you're playing the game wrong. Thus, his ridiculous throw power basically negates the fact that he is one of the slowest players in the game. Which of course leads me to question, what would a team comprised of the weakest players in the game play like on defense? Would it be something that we could get past, or would it be a total disaster? Today, we're gonna find out. Just like my last experimental team video with the lowest stamina team, these aren't the specific 9 worst players with this rating. I want to make the lineup more diverse and filled with characters that you can play with without having to mod the game. But the strongest player on this team has just 26 out of 100 throw power. Which one of these 9 players is it? Let's find out. First, we will begin with the weakest player in the game based on their throw power rating. Gretchen Hasselhoff is a 1 out of 100 throw power, making her second appearance in these experimental team videos. She also has one of the worst stamina ratings in the game. She is tied for worst arm strength with her 2 clones, Claris Reed and Carlos Ocampo. And I think we all know that Gretchen is one of the worst backyard kids. She can't really hit, she's got decent speed, she's a decent pitcher, but yeah, she can't throw, she runs out of energy quick, just not that great of a baseball player. Then we have Paco Kaufman, who's pretty fast, decent pitcher, decent batter, but he is just 10 out of 100 on throw power, and he is tied for the second worst throw power rating in the game with his female clone Olga Tolofsen. Then we have Caitlin Kane, just 11 out of 100 throw power. She is also not a very good player at all. Only 4 out of 10 batting, 1 out of 10 running, 5 out of 10 pitching. She does have a decent fielding rating, but obviously since her throw power rating is so low, I do have to wonder if maybe the rest of her fielding rating looking so good is maybe she just has very good awareness or reaction time, or she's really good at catching, because only having an 11 out of 100 throw power is really not good. Then we have Lance Lambert, one of the best hitters on this team. He is 9 out of 10 at batting. He is 14 out of 100 arm strength. Then we have a player who y'all are all familiar with, Angela Del Vecchio, 15 out of 100 throw power. She is considered one of the best pitchers in the game. As you can see, she's got a 10 out of 10 pitcher rating. She's a pretty solid power hitter as well, but she is a massive liability on defense, as I'm sure most of you know, because not only is she slow, but she is a 1 out of 10 at fielding, and a big reason for that is her throw power. Then, just like Gretchen, Reese Worthington makes his second appearance in one of these videos. He is also on the worst stamina team. His throw power rating is 19 out of 100. Still has a pretty solid fielding rating at 8 out of 10. Then Luann Louis, one of the fastest players in this game, excellent pitcher as well, but she is just 24 out of 100 at throw power. Makes sense because apparently, according to the game lore, she's only 4 years old, which makes this player's appearance in our lineup all the more strange. Jason Giambi, just 24 out of 100 throw power, which is really strange because those of you who were watching baseball during this time period know Jason Giambi was one of those players who was probably sipping that Capri Sun in his free time. So I don't know why the devs only gave him a 24 out of 100 throw power, but pretty interesting. Maybe because he was a first baseman. Then we have the strongest arm on the field, Amir Khan, 26 out of 100. So as I said, these are not necessarily the 9 specific worst throw power players in the game, but it's a diverse enough list so that's more creative and more fun to watch besides just Gretchen and all of her clones, and it's still overall a very, very bad group of arm talent here. So one thing I will say, I am not worried at all about this team on offense. We have some pretty quick players, we have some pretty strong bats, but I am extremely worried about how we will play on defense. I can't imagine that we're going to be making a lot of plays in the outfield. We really just got to hope that our pitching, which is pretty solid. I mean, we got some really good pitchers on this team. Of course, we have Angela, Luann, even Jason Giambi. He's boosted today, but even without the boost, he's a 7 out of 10. Amir Khan, also 9 out of 10. We got some great pitchers on this team. We got to make sure that we keep the ball in the infield on defense, because if the ball gets hit into the outfield, I really don't know what we're going to do, man. So now I will set this lineup according to my preferences. We are going to keep Amir at catcher for now because he does have the strongest arm, 26 out of 100. Probably not going to be throwing out any stolen bases, though, obviously. And as crazy as this sounds, I'm going to be putting Luann Louis in left field because she does not have good arm talent, but she does have great speed, and she will be able to chase down some balls out here and at least stop them, hopefully. Then I'm putting Lance at third, Paco at center, and Caitlin Kane in right field, just having to throw them out there somewhere, hoping for the best. I'm definitely not excited to play defense with this team, so we got to make sure to put up a lot of runs with our bats. We are playing the Cincinnati Reds. Of course, they have Ken Griffey Jr., they have Kimmy Ekman as well, Tom Glass, Dana Sekula, one of the Mighty Monsters players. Although overall, the rest of their lineup is pretty mid. Bobby Bullgreen actually is an Angela Del Vecchio clone, so we can definitely take advantage of that. He is a good batter and a good pitcher, but if we can tire him out, he will be slow and he will not be able to make any plays in the infield. So with that being said, let's jump into this game. The Mighty Melonheads, not so mighty because we're super weak with our arm strength, taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Let's see how this goes. And I just realized I completely forgot to set my batting order. That's great. That is great. That's how you want to start off a video, just forgetting to do an essential such as setting your batting order. I stressed so much over setting up the defense that I just completely forgot about setting our batting order. Like I said, I'm not too concerned. We do have some pretty strong bats. And Lance Lambert, that's going to be a pop fly, probably going to be an out. No, that lands. Error in the infield, and we get on base with a cheapo error. Let's see if, no, Kimmy Ekman's got a good arm. Okay, Luann can definitely get on base with this. And we got runners on first and second to start off. Best case scenario with Angela, she just rips this one out of here because I do not want her running behind Luann for very long. Ooh, great pitch on the low inside corner. First out for Bobby Bullgreen. Jason Giambi, much like Frank Thomas, is a player that I think the devs did dirty with his power. Only a 7 out of 10 batting rating when he probably could have been a 9 or a 10. Fly out right there. 2 outs. That's a decent hit, actually, out to left field, but that's going to be an easy throw-in for the left fielder, and Lance almost got there. Strike out on 3 pitches to start the game. Good stuff, Angela. And that's popped by Arlene Perez. Angela, please get there, and she drops it, and Arlene's going to get to first on the error. That's the bad fielding from Angela right there, man. Excellent pitcher, but massive liability once the ball gets put into play. That's just how she is. And Angela sends Ken Griffey Jr. packing after 3 pitches. I'm very surprised that the CPU has not attempted a steal yet, considering how bad our catcher is. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. Amir throws it right into the dirt. Angela, no. Oh, come on. She's not going to steal. I was going to say, I was bracing for her to try and steal home, and we gave up a run on that. But thankfully, we clean it up in time. Angela needs to get this last strike here, and she does. Low and inside. We escape. Long at bat there for Gretchen Hasselhoff, and this is gonna be, woo, she is safe. That speed pays off, man. She hasn't run enough to lose her stamina yet. Good single, but we got another low stamina player up right here, Reese Worthington. Reese and Gretchen are very similar in their play style, although I would say Reese is definitely better. Oh, Reese pops up. This is bad. This is gonna be bad. Could be a double play. No, he drops it. Catcher drops it, and Reese gets to first on the error. Gotta love this game. The catcher pop-up error cheese never gets old, I swear. Those are 50-50 balls every single time. Amir Khan rips that one, and will this be a home run? Yes, sir. 3-0. We're up on the board, and we take a big lead. Amir Khan with the cheesy open field home run. Let's go. So that feels good. So even if we have a total collapse on defense, we will at least have a 3-run cushion. Paco Kaufman hits a liner to the shortstop. He's got speed, though, and he gets to first. I think that is the big difference between this team and the low stamina team. This team is pretty solid on offense from a hitter's perspective. They don't all have horrible stamina, although this is a double play all the way. Can Lance get to first? Please get to first, Lance, and we avoid the double play. But as I was saying, this team has better bats and better stamina, so it's not like all of our players are going to suddenly have really low speed because their stamina is depleted. So I think we can score a lot of runs with this team. unlike the low stamina team, but I am still very worried about defense. Fielder decides against throwing out Luann. Probably the smart decision. Oh, you never want to hit a grounder with Angela. And yep, shortstop decides to throw out Angela. Smart decision. No way she's going to get Luann, but she was going to get Angela. All right, well, we got 3 on the board. Hard grounder from Vanessa Goodman. Lance makes that play, but he is not going to get it out at first. So I guess he didn't make that play. He stopped the ball, which is good, but he did not make that throw. Ooh, Kimmy Ekman popped that one up, and Luann, I need you to make a play for me. At least stop the ball. Luann stops the ball. Okay, that's exactly why I have her in left field. Although Reese, come on, Reese, throw him out. Oh, why I should have thrown at Kimmy. Oh, why didn't I throw at Kimmy? We would have at least had one out. I went for the heat with Angela. That's not one of her best pitches. Kimmy got a lot of that, and now we have runners in scoring position with no outs. I'm very familiar with Dana's game. I'm not too worried about her. She's on my Mighty Monsters team. Very familiar with her game. And yeah, easy strikeout. Let's go. And we get Chris Milton on 3 pitches, 2 outs. Terry Vega, this is a soft one into the infield, and Reese is going to make this play. Let's go. We escape another runners in scoring position situation. Still no runs on the board for the Reds. Jason Giambi. Oh, man, if that building wasn't there, that would have been out of the freaking park. Great hit, but unfortunately, because of his speed and because the building is there, this is just going to be a long single. Yeah, not even going to test Kimmy Ekman. Probably would not have made it to second. Only would have barely made it there, even if he would have. Oof, Caitlin Kane. Oh, this could be a double play. And, yep, double play. Wow. Wow. Come on, Jason. Please make it. Come on. And, wow. Awesome fielding AI. Gotta love it. And we survive with Jason. That's excellent. Gotta love that. The horrible fielding AI in this game just never gets old. This is a gift that keeps on giving. Great pitch from Bobby Bullgreen. Gets his second strikeout. Froze Gretchen. Reese pops this up. Will this get past the third baseman? She drops it, but will Jason get to second? No, he is too slow. And we leave the third inning with no runs, still with a 3-run lead though. And we strike out Tom Glass, 6th of the game for Angela. Arlene Perez puts it into play, bouncing line drive, and she is out. Jason made the play. Nice job, Jason. And Ken Griffey Jr. bunts, probably a good idea considering our weak arm strength, but Amir actually makes that play. We put up another 0. So far, we are holding strong on defense. Ooh, Amir Khan gets this elevator pitch. Can we get... They make the play. Wow, that was nearly an error. The game would have been broken wide open if we had gotten on base off the elevator pitch. Nice try from Amir. And Paco Kaufman makes contact with the spitball. Will he make it to first? No! Oh, man, if he was just a little bit faster. He's already really fast, but if he was just a little bit faster, man, we'd be racking up these power-ups by now. And Lance Lambert pops this one up. Tom Glass is going to make that play, and we once again put up a 0 on offense. Bobby Bullgreen goes down on 3 pitches, 7th K for Angela Delvecchio. 3 pitches, 3 more strikes, another strikeout. Vanessa Goodman this time. Angela Delvecchio, man, making easy work of these Reds. Ooh, Kimmy Ekman rips that one right to Luann, and Luann makes the play. Let's go, Luann. Not really known for her glove reaction, but geez. Excellent play at left field. That's why I put her there. Great play from her. And Luann rips that down the left field line. Will this be a home run? No way. Let's go! Cheesy open field home run for Luann Louie. Relish this, guys. I'm going to let this music play out. This is one of the very few circumstances in which you'll hear this music and see Luann rounding the bases. Let's go. 4-0. Pop fly for Angela. And the second baseman will make that play. First out. And Jason pops this one out. Well, catcher might mess up again. And he does! Oh no, they made it that time. Wow. CPU finally did something competent. 2 outs. Caitlin Kane. They all moved in for her. And he drops it, but Ken Griffey Jr. is going to make that easy play. Yeah. All right, 3 outs, but we got another run on the board. Strikeout on Dana Sekula. 9th for Angela. Strikeout on Chris Milton. 10th for Angela. Angela's doing exactly what I needed her to do, putting on a pitching clinic, not getting tested in the infield. This is really good. 11th of the game, 3rd of the inning, she retires the side, and we are back up to bat with a 4-0 lead. Ooh, strikeout. Decent at bat, I suppose. I was really swinging at everything, trying to put the ball in play. Reese scoops this one into the second baseman. Out number 2. Wow. A high and then descending curve. Great pitch from Bobby Bullgreen, and he strikes out Amir. We've got a 4-0 lead heading into the bottom of the 6th. Got to shut him down here. Tom Glass puts the ball into play. Angela is so slow. Lance, please make that throw. He doesn't. And Arlene pops this one out. Amir can get there. Ken Griffey Jr. light fly out to Giambi. We get the runner out heading to 2nd. Angela just needs to get one more out here. Bobby Bullgreen, the pitcher, is up. We've struck him out twice already. And Bobby Bullgreen rips this one out to left field. Luann, and she doesn't make the catch, but she stops it. Can she get Ken Griffey Jr., and he's going to head home. Oh, that's a horrible throw from Lance. But Amir makes the tag, and this game is over. The Melonheads win 4-0. We shut down the Cincinnati Reds, and the worst arm strength team are victorious. So that was a solid win from the kids. Let's go over these stats. So pitching-wise, Angela Del Vecchio did pretty much exactly what I needed her to do. 53 strikes, 4 balls, 57 pitches, 11 strikeouts, only 5 hits allowed. There were some pretty good hits, a couple errors, but for the most part, she really did her thing. She was not really tested in the infield much. That is her kryptonite. The best way to beat Angela Del Vecchio is to just bunt on her or just get as many infield hits as possible, force her to run after them, lose her stamina, and that's it. You pretty much neutralize Angela Del Vecchio, but she did her thing and held her ground on the mound. And then as far as batting goes, as predicted, we were actually solid. We got some cheesy open left field home runs from Luann and Amir, and that was enough to put us over the top. So honestly, I gotta say, that was a pretty uneventful game. The worst stamina team game was extremely dramatic. The only reason we won that game was because of some extreme cheese that went in our favor for once. This game was honestly pretty uneventful. We had the cool home runs from Amir and Luann, but on offense, we were as good as expected, and then on defense, we really were not tested that much, so the weaknesses of the low arm strength trait really were not put on display. Angela did a great job, and we basically avoided getting exposed, which is what you want to do with a team that has very bad arm strength like this. So obviously not a very eventful game, but I hope y'all still enjoyed it anyway. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more backyard sports content. I'm out.